Tell the truth.
Well, you like, now this doesn't have to be the first song. Yeah, come out.
You know what? And it's so ironic. He was born on my birthday. So, when he shared the information, I believe it was around my birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Got a song for you. He actually shared, with me on the phone the name of the song that GCI was starting to play. I was like, oh, really? That is awesome. What's the name of it? And he went, Birthday Hunt. I was like, birthday what? He's like, hold on, I think something wrong with my phone. He said, but you gotta hear it anyway. It's called Birthday Sex. I was like, that's interesting. So I need to hear this. So when I heard it, I was like, oh, he did it so metaphorically good. The worst word was sex. So he was really, that's what education does for you young people. Please get your education. That is so important. You can do those kind of things and get away with it.
Yeah. That's funny. Now, I want you to keep talking actually a little bit about education, because I actually went to Columbia College. We shared that. I graduated from Columbia College a couple of years ago, and I want to stress education to everyone. College, please go. But so tell, because I could talk about college forever, but tell us a little bit about, and I know he transferred from another school, I think U of I, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about how college helps him in his career.
Oh my gosh. Yes, he had taken a contract class, a financial class, an accounting class, so many classes that he really appreciated when it was time to start signing things and understanding what those things meant, especially publishing, because he's also first a songwriter and a musician, and then he does the singing, and it really helped him. Unfortunately for me, I say me because he doesn't feel bad about it at all. He was a junior in college when he got signed to Def Jam. And I wanted him so bad to finish. And he'll tell me, I'm going to go back. But it gets hard.
How does Jeremih go back to that?
They can take some more in line. But that's basically how, and that's where he met his producer in college, and that's how they got together. And his producer now's living in a mansion in LA, and doing his thing. And Jeremy's back and forth to LA and Chicago, doing his thing, working on his third album, writing songs for other artists as a ghostwriter now, because these are some big artists now. God has blessed him to be in arms with. P. Diddy reached out to him, and now he's taken him under his wings to mentor him, which really is a blessing. And so it's just been a really good experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, how many only children do we have out there? Only children? Any? I'm the only one? You only two? It has been such a blessing. It has been such a blessing being the only child without nobody else have to share. It's kind of like, what is sharing? How do you spell that? I don't even know what that is. So I don't even know how that works. I need a book on sharing, okay? But so you have 5 children.
Right.
Tell us what I watch, what's the show? Mom, what's the show? They have
Six
McGee's.
McGee's,
Oh, I love that show. It's like, oh my God. So how do you have 5 children, and some of them are not a star, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but some of them are, in Hollywood over here. The other ones, like, how do you manage keeping everyone, on one playing field, Some of them like, well, how come he's getting that? What's that like at home? Take us into your house.
Yeah. You're looking transparent now, right? Well, in the very beginning, I have 2 middle child. Well, the middle child it's always about that middle child that feels that they're alone. They're not, being a part of the family, because you're looking at the youngest and then you're looking at the oldest. And I did experience that, because he even asked, Mom, do you like me? And that hurt me so bad. I'm like, what? Do I like you? I love you. I mean, my goodness. But we have to be very careful, especially when you have more than one. You have to love them for who they are. You have to love them equally, not because one get A's and one get F's. You still have to love them for who they are. And that's what I've learned, because I can fault and spank myself on it, because my attention was basically on what I was trying to do, the passion there. So with that, you have to love them for who they are, and because they're all different, as somebody else said, they're all different, but you have to love them the same way and give them the attention, because that would be the mistake. You wonder why they went to drugs. You wonder why they went to the alcohol. They went gang. You see what I'm saying? You have to be very careful with that. So I'm there now.
Yeah.
You know, loving them for who they are.
Now I want to stay on you, but I want to bring light to one thing. So sometimes I feel like where the Mom-agers at, the mom-managers, or just parents that are really dedicated to their child's passion. So sometimes I feel like I took away my mom's life, you know, because managing me, the people that know me, I'm a lot like my friends. I'm just a lot just to deal with. I'll be honest, I'm a lot to deal with. My personality just go every which way. So it's kind of like having 5 children. So I'm sure my mom, I'm sure she understands that. But you know, I kind of feel like I took away some of the things that she likes to do, because every day when she wakes up, I wake up, she wakes me up on the phone. She goes to sleep after me, you know, sending emails, doing all this stuff. So where does your me time come in, Lee? I want to know, I mean, you have 5 children, and you're like, you know, all about your kids. When do you have that time for yourself?
Well, there is a balance.
If there is any.
It is. It
Okay.
is, because, you know, if you don't take time for yourself, you'll go crazy.
Okay.
And then you'll be depressed.
Yeah.
You know, you get into that mode where, you know, am I worth something? You know.
Yeah.
So there is a balance, and you know, I sing as well, so I sort of, you know,
Release,
do me
yeah.
release, and
Okay.
you know, I've been invited too. I think I'm a star. You know, the different churches, weddings, you know, things. Woo-hoo, yeah, thank you, Gio. You know, to I got something too. You know, the kids got it from me. You know?
Yeah.
All right. So
They got it from their mama.
Right. And then there's a balance with hubby as well. So you must have a balance. Everything has to balance out.
Awesome.
You know, to make things work, and then you have to put your priorities in order.
Okay.
Right. You have to put your priorities.
Prioritize.
But kids are last. You know what I'm saying? Husband, children, you know, family, you know, you gotta have wisdom.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want to be a statistic, do you?
Right.
No, because when I was in LA, I read the newspaper, and they say a lot of divorces has happened because mom left dad or dad left mom just to make it famous in LA. I refuse to be a statistic. And that's what it is. People are chasing a dream, but they're chasing it wrong. They're chasing it wrong. And when you think about it, you don't have to chase nothing if it's yours.
Yeah, it'll come.
Right? It'll come to you. You just have to be in position, like I say, and we all can make it.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you are. You can make it. Look at Tina Turner. She's still doing her thing. See, I mean, everybody can do it. But a lot of people hear wrong information, and it guide and lead people in disaster.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That is really deep. Now I want to take it to the floor for anyone who might have questions. Don't be shy.